So hello everyone, welcome to this video. Today we'll focus on working with surface mesh. We're using version 1.0.3. We'll show you how to create a surface and add more. So let's start with the first curve. We'll apply a scale or measurement. We can enter edit mode and immediately reshape the Bezier curve into a desired form. For what we need, we can adjust it like this. Next, instead of creating a new curve, I'll just copy this one. In the y-axis, we can move it along any arbitrary axis. Using the Curve Between Points button, I'll add 2 more curves that close off the panel, resulting in 4 curves total, forming 4 sides. Four sides. I can now edit those 2 curves into a desired shape. Afterward, we'll explore further options for these points. This means I can form it like this. Now, I'll select all 4 curves using Shift. I'll create a panel. Now we are in the mode. I'll switch to view the surface. I'll adjust the material settings. So, we have the first surface. We initially had high resolution, or rather low resolution, We'll change it here by entering, say, 35, and then using this button at the bottom to regenerate the patch. This results in the curve smoothing out further. Another key point is that when I enter edit mode, I can view details about the selected point. So I see that in Z I have 88.6 hundredths of a degree. If I want the surface to align for another surface, so I'd want the surfaces to connect seamlessly. Therefore, I need to align this curve. We will now demonstrate how the auto update feature works. It automatically detects and swaps the active area, essentially the entire surface. I can regenerate it right now since the curve has naturally shifted. As you can see, with auto update enabled, I can snap into editing mode. Now I can see and manipulate the surface directly, and it recalculates in real time. This means I can set this value from 86 degrees to 90 degrees here. Using Shift allows for fine-tuning, bringing it exactly to 90 degrees. If the connecting surface is flat, I know it will connect smoothly. I know it connects continuously. I will do the same with the second curve to ensure seamless continuity. I can still use this button to hide the surface so I can better select the curve. Then I'll reset this point to 90 degrees. Alright, we're finished. I'll display the surface again. Now I can try creating another one. I'll do this by selecting this curve and copying it so the shape extends further. So, back in Excel, I'll shift the section further. I'll reconnect the curve between the points. There. Then, by holding Shift to select all curves, I'll regenerate the surface. Okay, so the surface looks pretty good overall now. Just to clarify, this connection between the surfaces does not have G2 or G3 continuity. For now, it's essentially just the contact between two surfaces, but the transition can still be managed reasonably well. It doesn't look bad at all. In the future, I definitely want to ensure continuity between those surfaces to enable A-class standards or A-class modeling. But for now, this is not A-class. It is merely the joining of two surfaces. However, you can manipulate this shape in various ways and adjust the forms, such as shaping the creases differently. Yes, that means we can do a lot of things. Let's try extending the panel along the x-axis. This means I'll copy the curve, shift it along the x-axis, and I can even move it arbitrarily to the side like this. Then I'll reconnect the vertices. It's very simple. I'll create a shape. I can fine-tune it later, of course. So, let's hide the surfaces to see the curves. Make a selection using Shift, confirm, and then show the remaining points. We can automatically adjust it again somehow, as I just thought of how to do it. It's like playing with the shape. I need to achieve the best possible form. Here, of course, I switch to the second curve. Now I'm in the zoomed view. I didn't quite get it right yet. So, as you can see, this shape here is actually quite well aligned. Yes, I can also adjust the other side. So, as you can see, it's not really bad at all. You just need to experiment with it. If an error message pops up under this button, something that didn't happen for me just now, but if it does, regarding the direction of the curves, using this autofix button, you can modify and adjust the surface. It will automatically align itself. I'll give it another simulation. Well, if I can manage it, I'll arrange the surface like this and connect it. It keeps repeating, obviously, it's very simple, so I just click, click. Now, when I select skip, these surfaces might behave. I'll generate the surface, yes, and now we see that error message. No worries, it's just that the direction of those curves is incorrect. Just click this button, and the surface will align to the desired shape. So, after this frame, it's all good. Let's try setting it to 90 degrees here so that continuity works, at least somewhat. We'll switch to object mode. Yes. If the auto update doesn't work, we'll try refreshing, and it should function. Sometimes, a curve might fail to process, or the system might not load all curves, so it is definitely necessary. You need to press the auto update button, and all other curves will reload. That's all for today. Try creating your models using this method. I'd love to see your comments with any suggestions or feedback. We'll meet again in the next tutorial where I'll walk you through more features. Take care. Bye.